to Wrinkles Society of Hope. Wrinkles stand for Women Rejoicing and Nourished, Courageous with a K, Life Encouraging Stories. Women who care enough to share. This is a platform built for women to share the stories of them pressing through those wrinkles in life that has grown them to be the woman that they are today. Now, I would love to interview you for my Wrinkles page. And I also, if you enjoy the video that you're about to hear, give her a thumbs up. And also, subscribe to my channel and share so we can grow our Wrinkles family. My name is Summer, and I hope to get to meet you soon and do an interview with you. I can't wait to hear from you all. You have a great day. Hello, Wrinkles family. I am excited to have one of my friends, a social worker as well, come to you today to share her Wrinkles story with you all. So Kelly, please introduce yourself to the Wrinkles family.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kelly Bennett. I am a mom of two girls that are pretty active. One does dance, one does ice skating. Have a house full of animals, a very caring hubby, and also have my own business called Neurofitness, and I can share more about that with you all later.
Awesome, awesome. Now, Kelly, beautiful as you are, love the colors that you chose today. Just brighten up the screen. And I don't see any physical wrinkles, but if you have one that I don't see, or if you would get a wrinkle, how would you feel about that?
So I ended up with COVID in May, and then after that have definitely noticed some wrinkles.
Really?
So yeah. So my skin just ended up either getting dehydrated or really expressing what was already going to be coming out. So underneath my eyes and here, although I discovered a nice little cheat, and I will share that with you all.
Yes.
So I have some glacier mud, Alaskan glacier mud, and I mix that with Manuka honey. And it nourishes your skin and helps reduce the fine lines and wrinkles. So I've noticed a huge change since I started doing that. And I'll do that mask probably 3 times a week at least.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So there's my secret to help you lessen the wrinkles that you do get.
Watch me running to get that stuff.
I know, right? Yeah.
How did you feel when you, after COVID and feeling yucky pie during COVID, then realizing that happened? Like, how did that make you feel?
I was a bit angry. So I was angry and mad and just like, I remember when we lived in Richmond, Virginia, and somebody called some kind of poll and they said, would you ever get plastic surgery? And I laughed at them. No, I'm not going to do that. And then fast forward and I'm like, maybe.
Times have changed, huh?
Times might have changed.
Well,
although that little secret that I found has been incredible for my face, and I put it on my hands as well.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that health kit, because we're going to have to use that little secret, and I know a lot of women are going to appreciate that, as I already have, because I'm going to start it.
You're going to start it?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where mines are, here and here's when I first got mines as well. And I was just like,
yeah,
is that real? Like, what is that? So I'm always finding anybody give me tips. I'm open to try it,
I know. Yeah. When we're in our meetings, everyone's going to say, what's Summer and Kelly doing? They look younger.
They look 10 years younger. So as a life, we get these physical wrinkles unexpectedly. What is a emotional wrinkle that you had to press through in life?
So I started just gaining weight. I hadn't changed anything that I was eating. my activity was the same, and the numbers just kept going up and up and up and up. And so I finally decided, well, maybe if I work out with a personal trainer, it'll stop. Well, it stopped it from going up any further, but it wasn't going down. And through that, working out with her for a year, I ended up with a fractured foot, doing the jump up things.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they're called, doing the jump ups.
Yeah.
Then I ended up with 2 frozen shoulders from her having me lift weights up over my head that were too heavy for me to lift. So then I stopped working out altogether because I needed to heal my shoulders and make sure that my foot was healing as well. Although during that time, I was working with home health patients who always have some kind of physical pain, usually at an 8, 7, 6 range, between a 0 and a 10. And I was there doing therapy with them and had learned a new therapy technique that involves mindfulness and some neuroscience as well. Through using that with them, we noticed their pain was disappearing and going away. And I noticed in doing it with them, mine was going away.
Wow.
So it was, if you could say, a symbiotic relationship with them. Yeah. And that helping them helped me. And I was able to finally not have the frozen shoulders anymore. And through that, developed a neuropain protocol that works tremendously well. So out of the weight gain and the struggle with that, and then the physical trainer causing injuries, I was able to come out with something incredibly beautiful that I can share and give to others.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Was it difficult dealing with the pain at the time? Because that when you first was going through the pain and the hurt, was that part difficult?
It was difficult in the sense that I had to change the way I was getting dressed. I had to change the kind of bras that I was wearing because I couldn't reach around to the back. So I ended up using ruby ribbon bras. I don't know if you've heard of them, but I could just pull them up instead of having anything go over my head or trying to reach around my back for a clasp. So I just really had to change how I was getting dressed and the kind of bra that I was wearing, because wearing the traditional bra, it wasn't working. Yeah. So it was just, little things that you take for granted.
Yes. Just thinking.
And yeah, you don't know how important it is to just be able to clasp your bra.
Yeah. Basic things, huh?
Yeah. So it was just a lot of adjustment. I had to adjust how I was sleeping.
Wow.
So I had to buy a special pillow that was kind of a U shape, and that would allow my shoulder not to be resting. So my head wasn't like pushing my shoulder down.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long did you go through that?
It was a good year.
Wow.
Yeah. With sleeping with that pillow. Once I really narrowed down how to do how to work with the home health patients in pain, that's when I started to really see some significant progress. And then I've got a mentor that I worked with, and he did the protocol for me.
Mm.
And after that, I saw some really significant changes. So having somebody do it for me made a huge push in the progress that I was making.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so great. Wow. That's a story, because I mean, I couldn't even imagine having that change come from actually trying to make a change. You know what I mean? You're trying to make a physical change. You're trying to make a physical change in your life because of change in life, of getting older, gaining weight. I'm there. I totally understand that. And then having to make that change. And then at the end, getting something so positive, which I know you're going to talk even more about at the end, but getting something positive from your pain and change.
Right. That's the best way to come out at the other end.
At the other end, yes.
My weight is still kind of, I'm probably down 9 pounds the first of the year. And that's just always continuing to do what I do.
Yeah.
And those little changes that I've made.
Yeah. Wow. And if there's some advice that you can give to just your younger self in life, period, or, what would that be? What advice would that be?
So my younger self, I would tell, if your gut tells you go for something, then go for it and do it. Don't worry about what your parents think, what your younger spouse thinks you should do, what other people think you should do. You already know what you want to do and what you should do, and your intuition is your best guide.
Ooh, I love that. That's awesome. That's powerful. That is really good.
Yeah. So if we can instill that in our children.
Yeah. And if they would listen.
If they will listen. And my husband and I are doing our best to instill that in them and letting them know you don't have to do what we want you to do. We need you to do what you want to do.
Awesome. Now, the woman that you are today and the things that you have pressed through in life and really have, accomplished through your pain and things in life. If you had a shirt made today that represent the Kelly of today, what would that shirt say?
That would say the power of positivity.
Positivity. Love it.
Yeah. So
why that? Why positivity?
You're just happier when you're positive. So, and you can see it through all kinds of things. It's amazing when you meet somebody who's got positive energy.
Yeah.
You feel welcomed, and that's what I want to be able to give to other people is just and talk with them about all the amazing things that they've done in their life or have going on.
Yeah.
So no matter our struggles, there are still so many positives within that.
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Positivity is powerful. It really is. And now you spoke a little bit about it and you touched about it, but tell us, what you had through your experience, what came out of it, neurofitness and everything. Tell us about that.
So that I struggled for a long time finding a name for my business. I also ironically avoided wanting to work with people in pain. That fell in my lap. I didn't expect it to be there. And I was really wanting to work with people that had anxiety or traumatic things happen in their life. Although pain kept banging at my door and people kept really experiencing all of these positive reliefs. And then I finally realized when you have pain, you have some anxiety over that. And sometimes that pain, people link it to a traumatic event, even though they're not connected. The brain doesn't connect those two things together. In a sense that how your brain works. Now, as a human, we sometimes will connect those two things together.
Yeah.
And so it's unpiecing that. So I still get to do everything that I wanted to do and have the bonus of helping people get out of that physical pain. So neurofitness really is the perfect name for my business.
Yes, it is.
Because when we have our neural health and we can learn how our brain works, then we have a better understanding of ourselves and how to deal with helping our brain process things that have happened in our lives, and including that physical pain without necessarily medication. Although sometimes that's needed.
Yeah.
When it's at a clinical level. But then working with people in the physical pain, they were able to reduce their pain medication.
Awesome.
It is awesome.
Yes.
And such a win that you can learn how to manage your own pain and get rid of it. And some people I've worked with had pain for 20 years, 10 years, and it went away. It just went away. And there was a husband who said to me, my wife has not had a day without pain in the last 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And when I left her, she was not experiencing any pain. So it's, through my own pain came this amazing gift to be able to share and teach other people how to do.
That's amazing. Through your own pain. Wow. So how can people, reach out to you and get help and not just pain, right? If they need help for anxiety and other things, you help them with those things as well, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely help people through not just physical pain, but the emotional pain that we sometimes experience.
Okay.
Definitely. So you can reach me on Facebook. I've got a Facebook group called Mindful Moments, and you just ask to join. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
I don't have my screen set up to do mirror right now. So remember the image, and I will give you the link to that.
Okay.
And then my website is, you can see it on my name, Kelly Bennett, with the www.neurofitness.us.
Amazing. We can't wait. Please, if you're having any trouble, reach out to Kelly. I've experienced some of her trainings, and that's why I definitely wanted her to come to the Wrinkles family. I enjoyed everything. So much information that she has. She's well educated in this, and she really can, just her voice already, you can see, is soft and nurturing, and it just really will help you. And there's other avenues to deal with pain and anxiety and emotional stress. And I just wanted her to come today to make sure that you knew there is somebody out there that can help you, that has experienced her own pain. Therefore, she knows where you're coming from, right?
I do. Yeah. Unfortunately or fortunately, I do know what it's like to be in some pretty difficult pain.
Amazing. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for coming to the Wrinkles family today. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Always love you and your show.
Oh, thank you. And Wrinkles family, thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.